Hey everyone, welcome back to Chizzy B Knows. Today we're diving into something super interesting and honestly, a little creepy. We're talking on how these 10 signs reveal a dark empath in your life. Yep, it's about to get deep. Let's jump right in. First off, what even is empathy? Well, empathy is what helps us understand how someone else is feeling. It's the magical human ability that makes us care when our friend is sad or cheer for someone who just nailed their dream job. Beware, these 10 signs reveal a dark empath in your life. Empathy is why we cry during sad movies. Yes, even Toy Story 3. And why we smile when people fall in love, even if our own love life looks like an abandoned theme park. When you're empathetic, you're basically an emotional sponge. You soak up the good, the bad, and everything in between. You feel alongside people. And our whole social world, it kind of relies on that. But without empathy, things go downhill. People can become selfish, impulsive, or even aggressive. And here's where it gets weird. Some folks have a twisted combo. They understand emotions really well, but they don't actually feel them deeply. These people aren't just cold, they're calculating. And psychologists call them dark empaths. Now, don't let the word empath fool you. Dark empaths aren't the sweet, gentle people who cry during commercials. Nope. They've got a brain that can read the room, but a heart that couldn't care less. And that combo, it's scary. They understand how emotions work, but they don't connect on a deep emotional level. And that makes them masters at playing mind games. They know just how to pull your strings, but they never get tangled in the mess themselves. So how do you spot one before it's too late? Here are 10 sneaky signs you might be dealing with a dark empath. 1. Super social, but with a secret agenda. Most dark personalities, like narcissists or psychopaths, don't like crowds. They stick to themselves unless there's something in it for them. But dark empaths, they're the opposite. They're social butterflies. They've got loads of friends, they're always chatting, and they fit into any group like they've been there forever. It's like they're playing a role in the world's most convincing play, and you're just in the audience. 2. Thinks they're a big deal. You ever meet someone who talks like they're the main character of life? That's a classic sign. Dark empaths often overhype their charm, beauty, or pain. They'll tell dramatic stories about their struggles to get sympathy. They think they're magnetic and inspiring, even when they're just average. But instead of showing off with flashy things, they chase attention by climbing social ladders and getting people to admire them. They feed on praise like a plant in sunlight. 3. Nice, but only to control you. Here's where it gets tricky. Dark empaths can seem incredibly thoughtful. They'll go out of their way to help you, give advice, or be there when you need them. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch. Their kindness usually comes with strings attached. They're not helping you just to be nice. They're collecting emotional debt. The goal? To make you feel like you owe them. So later, when they need something, you'll say yes without thinking. 4. Jokes that sting. Dark empaths love humor, but theirs often comes with a sharp edge. They might joke about your insecurities or make sarcastic comments that feel weirdly personal. And if you call them out, relax, I was just joking. Spoiler alert, they weren't. Their jokes are designed to make you feel small and keep them in control. 5. They enjoy stirring the pot. Ever had someone give you advice that somehow made everything worse? Dark empaths do this on purpose. They love drama. They'll pretend to be supportive while secretly nudging you into conflict. Then they sit back and enjoy the chaos. They gossip, pit people against each other, and act like the only person who truly understands you, while quietly messing with your emotions behind the scenes. 6. Confidence on the outside, chaos on the inside. Narcissists are known for thinking they're perfect. Dark empaths? Not so much. On the outside, they look super confident, but privately, they tear themselves apart. They might be charming at a party, but fall into deep self-hate when alone. So if you know someone who flips between being the life of the party and being their own worst critic, they might be more than just moody. Number 7. Empathy, with a twist. This one's weird. Dark empaths score high in empathy tests, but they don't feel empathy the way others do. They can understand how you feel, almost like they're reading your mind, but they don't care. It's like they're emotionally cosplaying your best friend while plotting their next move. They use emotional insight like a superpower, just not for good. 8. Social chameleons who can push you out. Dark empaths can slip into your friend group like they've always belonged there. They'll charm your family, win over your coworkers, and suddenly they're everywhere. But beware, once they're in, they might start pushing you out. If they feel threatened by you, they'll quietly ruin your reputation, sabotage relationships, and take your place, all while acting innocent. 9. Lies served casually. Dark empaths lie like it's no big deal. They twist facts, leave out details, and say things that make you doubt yourself. Let's say you like someone and ask a dark empath for advice. They might lie and say, "Oh, I heard they're dating someone." They just want to divert your attention to themselves. Their lies are quiet, they're subtle, but they alter your thoughts and emotions, just enough to sway your perspective. 10. Affection, then withdrawal. At first, a dark empath can be the most caring, loving person you could ever meet. They'll shower you with attention, compliments, hugs, everything. But suddenly, a cold shoulder, utter silence, an emotional wasteland. Why? To make you chase after that affection. It's a twisted, now you see me, now you don't game. It leaves you perplexed, hurt, and longing for the connection they abruptly withdrew. So what's the bottom line? Dark empaths are tricky. They fit in, they charm, they assist, and then they manipulate emotions for their benefit. They're not your typical villain. They're the kind who smiles at you while they pull the rug out from under you. If you've got someone in your life who fits these signs, it's okay to take a step back. Protect your peace, keep your boundaries strong, and trust your gut. It's smarter than you think.
Catch you next time, and keep those dark empaths out of your DMs.
Thanks for hanging out with me today on Chizzy B Knows. Don't forget to subscribe because I've got more awesome content coming your way soon. Catch you next time.